Hey guys, this is the Ranting Marauder once again, and I'm finally back after not uploading for about, let's say about like 5-6 months because, well, reasons. So, it pretty much comes to no surprise that this year has been, well, pretty shit. This year has been terrible. I mean, for most people, we always thought that, okay, since 2019 has been nothing but train wreck after train wreck after train wreck. Maybe the beginning of the 2020s will be better. Maybe that we can enter in a new decade and everything's going to be all hunky dory. Everything about 2020 is going to be superior to 2019, and all of the other problems that we had in the previous year were pretty much behind us, right? Not really. Not really. Not really. Because if anything, let's just say that, well, the universe had other plans and decided to make this year even worse than the last by the beginning, where we started off with a little scare that there was going to be another war for some, like there was going to be another big catastrophe, this big friggin' battle taking place for some reason. And everybody was scared. Some people were scared that they were going to get drafted, and various other problems ensued because of things like this. And ever since then, we've been pretty much dealing with some very unsavory things going on within this year. And one of the things I'll get to is something that I have to really not say the name of because, well, the YouTube overlords will smite me just because I'm talking about something that is topical and we're constantly seeing on the friggin' news. But I'll get to that in a moment. So far we've had this, and we've also had the unfortunate passing of the late NBA star Kobe Bryant, which many of you that are probably watching this video is a fan of. You know him. You know about the whole thing about him and his Black Mamba deal and yada yada yada. We all pretty much know this by this point. So that was very unfortunate that somebody like that had actually made a name for himself in the NBA, and also being one of the most successful black athletes that we have outside of many others. It's sad to just see somebody like this go due to a very unfortunate accident, because it's always sad to see stuff like this. And of course, what followed was what I'll basically abbreviate, because once again the overlords will pretty much smite me for saying its name, because this little tick, if you can call it, is pretty much the biological equivalent to Lord Voldemort. If you speak his name, bad things happen and nobody's going to have a good time. So to spare you and the safety of this video, we'll just call it CV. Letter C and V. We're just going to call it that for this video because, well, you know. So the CV thing has been taking place everywhere to the point where you cannot do everything you used to. You can't give people a high five. There's no more dapping anybody up. All of this stuff is pretty much non-existent to this point because, well, the bug is still out there messing up everybody's time, and a lot of you had probably planned on having a good summer vacation because we all thought, okay, maybe this will end within a few months. Maybe this will all blow over. Maybe that it won't take long for them to come up with something to get rid of this crap. But once again, we were led astray, and due to this, we've seen so many people pretty much leave this world in a very untimely way, and we're all pretty much trapped in here. We're all trapped. We're all equally trapped. We're all pretty much in the same boat. We're all in the same boat. Like, not many of us has had a good year this year, and you'd have to be pretty delusional to say that this was a good year in general. But that's just me. So far, we've just had countless people disappear because of this. And for those that are huge fans of anime, practically full-blown weeb trash like myself, have been waiting for so many animes, but sadly they've been getting delayed because of this issue. We've seen many anticipated things such as Re:Zero Season 2 getting delayed. We've seen just many other animes getting delayed because of this, and so much other things that have been happening recently. And more tension builds up, and nothing's really been going down, because it's just like, I still can't believe that this year is really this bad. I mean, and at this point, it makes me even wish that this is 2019, because hey, at least in 2019, I could actually go out with my friends. But nowadays, we have to cut everything a little bit short. Everything is much shorter now. And, of course, I have to mention the recent epidemic of, the police brutality that happened against George Floyd, because that's basically was everywhere, and some people are still talking about it, which of course led to many people taking to the streets and pretty much doing what they've been doing, and basically doing things in a quote-unquote peaceful way. And I think if you follow me on social media, or you know me personally and you're watching this, you pretty much know how I felt about that situation and how this world, this country treated the situation. Pretty much the same thing as all the other cases. And once again, it's just sad to see all of this happen, because it's just like, it's bad enough that we're already dealing with something that's stopping us from going out and doing the things we want to do. So the last thing we need is some racist crap. That's the last thing we need. The last thing we need is something that is pretty much an already existing social problem, and amplifying it to a situation as to where we can't leave and function, and we have to do everything on the inside. And of course, we've seen more and more celebrity deaths because, well, the universe just wants to be an asshole for some reason. We've seen even the deaths of Chadwick Boseman, who's well known for playing Black Panther and many other films, and seeing him go away because of his sudden cancer that we didn't know that he had, but eventually he has. And a lot of people are still just being affected by this, because just for the most part, I can only really talk about CV, because CV is pretty much stopping us from doing anything we want to, and this is leading to people being laid off, meaning that, well, you got fired, so better go find somewhere else. I mean, you could go from being a janitor to basically cleaning up a rich guy's farts or something. I mean, hey, because it's just really getting worse and worse, and I don't even know if I even have enough optimism to really tell you guys that everything is getting better, because at this point, I don't really think I have much in me to be optimistic about the later events, because we got to worry about holidays, we got to worry about Halloween, we got to worry about Christmas and Thanksgiving, and of course the dreaded Black Friday. You've seen my rant on Black Friday, so I'm not even going to sit up here and go on a tangent and talk about it. So everything is pretty much going to probably not really going to get much better, and then you still get people that think that CV is over when they say it's over, because people are that entitled. So apparently this might happen a little bit longer, thanks to people that think that going to a Billie Eilish concert means more than the health of human people. But what are you going to do? So, to end this video, I'd like to say that I hope many of you are staying safe out there. I hope that maybe next year will be better, but at the same time, I don't even know. So, hopefully you guys are doing good. I pray for all of my subscribers' safety, and I don't want people to sit up here and catch this stuff, because when you get it, there will be a chance that you will be yeeted out of here. But yeah, so this has been another Ranting Marauder video, and I plan on doing another rant where I will be talking about fix-it artists. Yes, I've been meaning to talk about those artists eventually, because they're everywhere on Twitter, and they're really freaking annoying. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, share this video with some of your friends, and please check out my other videos, and be patient with me, because I only upload on certain occasions. So this has been pretty much it, and I'll see you guys in the next rant.